Have you ever stepped out of bed in the morning and felt that sharp, nagging pain in your feet? You're not alone. For many people, especially as we age, foot pain becomes an unwelcome companion that follows us throughout the day, making even simple tasks like walking to the kitchen feel like a challenge. But what if I told you there's a gentle, natural remedy you can make right at home, and it could start relieving your foot pain in just a few days? In today's video, I'm going to walk you through a simple drink recipe that's not only easy to prepare but also backed by real results. We'll dive into what makes it work, the science behind its ingredients, and how it could help restore comfort to your steps. And while you're here, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been dealing with foot pain? What's helped you, and what hasn't? Drop your story in the comments. It might just help someone else feel less alone. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because this is just the beginning of your journey to natural, pain-free living. First, natural joint pain relief drink, chamomile tea. Let's start with something gentle but incredibly powerful, chamomile tea. You might know it as a calming bedtime drink, but did you know it could also calm inflammation in your joints? Chamomile is more than just a pretty flower. It contains natural compounds like apigenin and flavonoids that work with your body to reduce inflammation without the harsh side effects that often come with over-the-counter pain meds. No drowsiness, no stomach upset, just nature doing its work. For anyone dealing with stiff, aching knees or sore feet in the morning, a warm cup of chamomile tea can feel like a small act of relief and self-care. And if you drink it regularly, about 2 to 3 times a day, say in the morning, afternoon, and evening, you might start noticing a difference in just a few days. It's like giving your joints a gentle reset, helping them regain flexibility and ease. So here's a question. When was the last time you gave your body a break from inflammation, the natural way? Maybe this evening is the perfect time to start. Stick around, we've got 8 more powerful drinks coming up. Natural joint pain relief. Drink number 2, fenugreek water. Here's a little-known secret that's been quietly passed down through generations: fenugreek water. It may not be something you'll find on your regular grocery list, but for thousands of years, this humble seed has been treasured in traditional medicine for one powerful reason: its natural ability to reduce inflammation. Fenugreek seeds are rich in compounds that help calm your body's inflammatory response. And for those of us dealing with chronic joint pain, arthritis, or stiff mornings, that's a game changer. Making it is simple. Just soak a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds in water overnight. In the morning, drink the water on an empty stomach, and if you're up for it, chew the softened seeds too. It's a small habit that could make a big difference. In fact, a 2018 study found that after 6 weeks of daily use, 60% of participants were able to reduce their reliance on pain medication. That's not just encouraging, it's empowering. So here's something to consider. What if the answer to your joint pain wasn't another pill but a seed that's been around for centuries? Coming up next, we'll explore another drink that fights pain from the inside out. Don't go anywhere. Natural joint support drink number 3, licorice root tea. Now here's a drink with a surprising superpower: licorice root tea. You might think of licorice as just a candy flavor, but in its natural form, it's been used for centuries to soothe inflammation and support long-term joint health. What makes it special? Licorice root doesn't just help reduce swelling and pain, it goes a step further. It actually nourishes the cartilage between your joints, helping to preserve that cushioning layer that keeps your knees, hips, and hands moving smoothly. Brewing it is easy. Just take 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried licorice root, simmer it for about 10 minutes, and enjoy it warm after lunch or in the late afternoon. Many people begin to notice less stiffness and more flexibility in just 2 weeks. But there's something important to know. If you have high blood pressure, be cautious. Licorice can affect sodium levels in the body, so it's best to use it for no more than 4 weeks at a time before taking a break. So here's a question. What if one simple natural tea could help preserve your joint health for years to come? There's more to discover. Stay tuned for the next healing drink on our list. Natural joint support drink number 4. Nettle tea, the healing sting. Now here's a surprising twist. The plant that stings might actually be the one that heals. Yes, I'm talking about nettles, those prickly green plants we're told to avoid on hikes because they can cause itching or a rash. But when dried and brewed into tea, nettle leaves become a powerful natural remedy for joint pain. Nettle tea is rich in anti-inflammatory compounds and minerals like calcium and magnesium that are essential for bone and joint health. And while it may sound a bit wild, science backs it up. A study out of the UK found that people who drank nettle tea twice a day for a month saw up to a 40% reduction in joint pain. That's not just noticeable, it's life-changing if you've been struggling with arthritis or stiffness that makes everyday movement a challenge. Making it is easy. Just steep a teaspoon of dried nettle leaves in hot water twice a day, morning and evening. The taste is earthy, a bit grassy, but many find it refreshing. So, here's something to think about. Could the secret to easing your pain be hidden in a plant most people walk right past? Stick with me. We've still got more soothing remedies to explore. Natural joint support drink number 5. Cinnamon tea, a familiar spice with hidden healing powers. Sometimes, the most powerful remedies are hiding in plain sight right in your kitchen cabinet. Cinnamon tea, with its warm, comforting aroma, is more than just a cozy flavor for fall. It's actually a powerful ally for your joints and your blood sugar. Cinnamon has long been prized for its ability to reduce inflammation in muscles and joints, making it especially helpful if you wake up stiff or sore in the mornings. It works by calming the body's inflammatory response, so you move with less pain and more ease. But that's not all. It also helps regulate blood sugar, making it a great option for those living with diabetes or insulin resistance. That's 2 benefits in one soothing cup. Preparing it is simple. Just simmer 1 to 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder, a couple of cinnamon sticks in hot water for about 10 minutes. You can enjoy a cup in the morning to ease into the day and another in the evening to wind down. So, here's something to think about. Could your daily cup of tea do more than comfort you? Could it heal you? Stick around because we're not done yet. The next tea might surprise you even more. Natural joint support drink number 6. Ginger tea, warming relief from the inside out. Let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how a warm cup of ginger tea seems to melt stress away? Well, it turns out that this humble root does a lot more than comfort your spirit. It can actually soothe your joints. Ginger has been used for centuries across Asia, Africa, and the Middle East as a natural remedy for pain. And today, modern science agrees it contains compounds like gingerol and shogal, which work like natural anti-inflammatories, helping reduce swelling and stiffness in your joints. If you live with arthritis or those nagging aches that seem to flare up when the weather shifts, ginger tea might just be your secret weapon. It's easy to make. Just slice or grate a piece of fresh ginger about the size of your thumb and steep it in hot water for 10 minutes. Drink it warm, ideally twice a day, in the morning to jumpstart circulation, and in the evening to unwind and relax sore muscles. Here's a thought. Could a simple, natural routine like sipping ginger tea help you move more freely without reaching for another pain pill? Stick around. There's one more powerful tea you'll want to know about. Number 7. Dandelion tea, the healing power of a humble weed. You've probably walked past it 100 times, sprouting from sidewalk cracks or dotting your lawn like little bursts of sunshine. But did you know that dandelion, that common weed, holds real power when it comes to your joint health and detoxification? Dandelion tea may not be as glamorous as green tea or as famous as ginger, but it's a quiet healer. Its roots and leaves are packed with natural anti-inflammatory compounds that can ease joint pain caused by inflammation. And here's the real game changer. It Also helps your body flush out toxins, which often contribute to stiffness and swelling in the first place. Think of it like this. If your joints are aching, maybe it's not just wear and tear. Maybe your body's asking for a little help cleaning house, and dandelion tea might just be the gentle sweep it needs. To brew it, simply steep dried dandelion root or leaves in hot water for about 10 minutes. A cup in the morning to wake up your system, and another at night to support your body's natural detox rhythm. Here's something to consider. What if the secret to better movement isn't in a pill bottle, but growing quietly in your backyard? Number 8. Turmeric tea. Gentle golden relief for aching joints. Let me tell you about one of the most powerful yet gentle ways to calm aching joints: turmeric tea. You've probably heard of turmeric before. It's that golden spice in curry. But its benefits go far beyond flavor. The real hero here is curcumin, the active compound in turmeric known for its strong anti-inflammatory effects. In fact, research from 2016 found that 500 milligrams of curcumin per day was just as effective as ibuprofen for relieving knee osteoarthritis pain, but without the digestive side effects many seniors experience with NSAIDs. If you struggle with stiff knees, sore hips, or chronic joint pain, this golden tea might be exactly what your body's been asking for. Here's how to make it. Boil 1 cup of water, stir in half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, and a pinch of black pepper. That pepper actually helps your body absorb the curcumin better. Simmer for 10 minutes. Add a bit of honey or lemon if you'd like. Try sipping a cup first thing in the morning or before bed, and ask yourself this: could the relief you've been searching for be as simple as a warm, golden mug in your hands? Sometimes, the best medicine comes from nature, steeped slowly, sipped gently. Number 9. Willow bark tea. Nature's aspirin for chronic pain relief. If you've been living with nagging joint or muscle pain, especially in your knees, feet, or lower back, you know how draining it can be. But long before modern medicine brought us aspirin, nature had already given us something remarkably similar: willow bark tea. Willow bark contains a compound called salicin, which your body converts into a form very similar to aspirin. The result? A natural, gentle pain reliever that's been used for centuries to ease inflammation and chronic discomfort without the harshness that some synthetic pills can bring. Brewing it is simple. Just take 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried willow bark. Simmer it in a cup of water for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then strain and sip. I recommend having it in the afternoon or early evening, especially if joint pain tends to flare up later in the day. But be mindful, because willow bark contains mild natural stimulants, it's best to avoid drinking it right before bed. Also, an important caution: if you're allergic to aspirin, taking blood thinners, or under 18, this tea isn't for you. But for many older adults, this gentle tea offers something powerful: relief that feels earned, not forced. What if your next step toward comfort wasn't in your medicine cabinet, but in a warm, earthy cup brewed by nature? A natural journey toward pain relief. So there you have it, 9 natural drinks that may help ease joint pain gently, without relying solely on medication. Each one is simple to make, backed by science or centuries of tradition, and most importantly, gentle enough for everyday life. Now, don't feel like you need to try all of them at once. In fact, I recommend starting small. Pick 1 or 2 that speak to you. Maybe it's turmeric tea in the morning, or a soothing cup of chamomile before bed. Give it time. Listen to your body. Healing isn't always instant, but it begins with a conscious step. And remember, while these natural remedies can support your well-being, they're not a replacement for medical care. If you have underlying conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or kidney issues, always check with your doctor first. We're all in this together, navigating pain, aging, and the search for comfort. If you've tried any of these teas, or have your own tips, share them in the comments. You never know who you might help. And if this video gave you something useful, a new idea, a bit of hope, or just a moment of calm, please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell. That way, you won't miss the next chapter in this journey to better health naturally.